Yeah. Yo, Sunday and Mondays is lit. We hit the field, pads clashing, quarterback vision, throw deep with mad passion, defense pressing, they're blitzing like wolves. I'm juking through the line, there's pressure in these moves. It's 4th and inches, pod and long. The crowd is loud, we're bringing the storm. Hail Mary in the sky, let it fly, do or die. Touchdown dance, now the end zone's on fire. Welcome to Pod and Long, your weekly blitz of gridiron football fire.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pod and Long. I'm your host, Ryan. It's great to have you with us. I'm here once again with the Word of Drew.
Huge Christmas shout out to the man we refer to as Other Greg on this show for finding me a t-shirt of Eastern Europe's favorite cat and mouse team, Worker and Parasite.
Oh my God, amazing.
The shirt game on this show is out of control. We're also here with Mr. Mike.
Just want to wish everybody a happy Rocksember. Things are going somewhat well. What we got one more week. Let's see what happens. And McConkey's going to have to wrap up soon because he's got to be done by the end of the regular season. So we got 1 week left.
Yeah.
There's no playoff McConkeys?
No playoff McConkeys.
Wow, no playoff McConkeys. We're also here with Mr. Megastar Mark.
So going back to when I used to talk about like retro video games to start this podcast, I want to talk about something else. So Nintendo Switch, right? They put out N64 games, and you can have like the mature N64 games, which were just like Perfect Dark and Turok and some of those type of games. I played Turok for the first time since it came out.
Wow.
The controls on that game are fucking atrocious. Like, how did I adapt to that as a kid?
Yeah.
Like, how was that fine? I was like going in circles. It was just terrible. Perfect Dark is not that much better, by the way. So
No, it's very twitchy.
Right. When did we figure out the classic, first person shooter controls? Because they haven't changed in about 20 years. But this predates that.
Yeah, even GoldenEye. GoldenEye is impossible.
Yeah.
Now, GoldenEye I can still do.
Can you?
Still do GoldenEye. Yes.
You're better
It's
man.
hard
than me.
with
I
one
cannot do
stick.
it.
It's hard.
Yes. But here's the issue with that. Everyone who argued that Perfect Dark was a better game than GoldenEye is wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I like Perfect Dark a lot, but I agree.
I like Perfect Dark too, but it me it was cool because it had blood. Like that's as a kid, like that's what blew me away. So
But GoldenEye has Odd Job.
it does have Odd Job.
You weren't allowed to be Odd Job.
Yeah.
No, you can't be Odd Job. It's not
I was having a conversation the other day. Speaking of bad controls, you remember the old Resident Evil tank tread controls?
Yeah,
where you had to turn the character and then move forward. Thank God,
Mhm.
Devil May Cry put a stop to that nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Also, once again, very similar conversation I was having. Castlevania 64 is god awful. It is one of the worst games, not just on the 64, just ever made. It is a terrible game.
Like the first 20 minutes of that game has some promise, and then you keep playing.
Oh God. Visually, it was kind of cool. And then, but then the minute you got control of your character, it sucked. It was terrible. Castlevania should always be 2D. That's my hot take there.
What are your top N64 games? Because I have one of those. It's right there.
Where? Oh yeah, right there.
It's over there.
What
should I get?
Game for that sleeper game for that system is Mario Tennis.
Yeah, Mario Tennis.
Mario
Mario Tennis is actually.
I like Mario Golf
really
too.
good.
That was a
I
fun
like Mario Golf. I have Mario Golf.
I can't
Lesser
play
known.
Mario Golf games anymore.
Too competitive.
No, one time when I was a kid, we had the original NES, and I was playing the golf game, and every time you hit the ball out of them, I ripped it out of the deck, and it went out of my house, went down a flight of stairs, went into the basement, got a sledgehammer, and then beat that game to death.
How old were you?
10.
33,
Wow.
34.
Well, the good news is it was a black box, so there's plenty of them out in circulation. I can get you another one. I might have another one.
I hate that goddamn game.
Wow.
Best N64 games. I think Banjo-Kazooie's up there. I love that game. GoldenEye, we just talked about it. That's
GoldenEye.
one of
Got
my
that.
absolute favorites on the N64. Super Mario is a good game. I don't think Ocarina of Time is very good. I know a lot of
You
people
shut
I
like
your
don't
mouth.
like it.
People love that game.
You're
I
No,
listen,
I don't.
It's
I'm not
great.
in on. I didn't like either of the N64 Zeldas.
Wow.
Story
I did
was
not
great.
like Majora's Mask.
Let me throw a couple at you. One lesser known, Ogre Battle 64.
Oh, yeah.
A great game. And any of the THQ made professional wrestling
Oh,
games.
Oh, I
God,
have
what a-
all of those.
Hell
I have
yeah.
every
Any, all,
wrestling
what, three of those,
exist.
all three of them are amazing.
Yep. They were
I have
wonderful
them
games.
all. I even have the shitty ones. Like I have ECW
Welcome
Revolution.
to the N64 pod.
Yeah.
Well,
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
Donkey Kong was also great.
Donkey, yep.
Star Fox 64, really
Oh
good.
God, yes. How did I forget about Star Fox?
gotta get that. All right. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm looking
that's
for
fair
nothing. I'm in the market. I'm in the
You know,
market for some
you
N64.
do you do what you normally do. You shoot down Slippy and then you
Right.
continue with your mission.
Just get that albatross out of your team
Out of
right
your
off the
back
bat.
early,
Dead
yeah.
weight. Just shoot him out of the sky within the first 10
Shoot your
seconds.
own.
You're not
fucking
really
guy.
penalized for doing so.
No, you're really not. Like you're better off without him. Trust me.
All right. Well, we talk football on the show, so let's do that.
In 2023, 4 friends were sentenced to watch bad football for crimes they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped, arguing over text message to the YouTube underground. Today, still growing their audience, they survive with silly voices and running gags. If you have an hour to kill, if you have nothing better to do, and if you can find them, maybe you can listen to the A Block.
Well, as is tradition on this show, we say some stuff and we make some predictions, and then they immediately get debunked. So I want to go. I want to go with one, which was one I said, which was Andy Reid is definitely going to retire. He's definitely not. He's coming back.
Mhm.
He says he's coming back. No interest in retiring.
That's surprising
Okay.
to me. Yeah.
It is
I-
surprising.
just because I don't know if the Chiefs are going to get back immediately. You know,
Right.
is this going to be a 1-year thing? And they're back to maybe, but
I doubt it.
Right on paper, they have a lot more problems than just a Mahomes injury.
And even if he does come back in week 1, he's going to be somewhat limited. And
Yeah.
there's, I don't know.
There's
I don't
issues with the
understand it.
salary cap.
Right.
There's some problems across the board. None of the receivers are good apparently.
Right,
No.
right.
Which is strange, but
You know
Very
what, though?
interesting.
Like maybe Andy's just a guy who doesn't have that much else going on.
yeah,
That's
right.
all he wants to
Right.
do. Yeah, maybe
Maybe
he's
he just
bored.
doesn't want to go home.
That could be too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 68. What? Okay. The other one is not a prediction. Okay. Jonathan Gannon says he feels safe in his job at the Arizona Cardinals.
I mean, he can feel that way.
Yeah,
he has the right
right.
to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He feels safe after talking with management. He feels safe.
That's exactly how Joe Pesci felt when he walked into that room.
Yes, yes. That's exactly right.
We're right at that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's time to cue Eric Clapton and let's see where
Yeah.
this ends up.
Oh God.
That's
perfect.
Stefanski said something very similar today too.
Yeah.
Where he was just like,
His
I
was a
feel like
little
I've
more
earned my
like,
right here.
it's been fun. It's been fun.
Yeah.
But here's
I
the thing,
think-
though. I could potentially see him maybe saving his job, just beating the Steelers
Gannon?
last week. No.
Oh.
Stefanski.
Uh,
Because who else is Cleveland going to get
Right.
The-
And he beat the
besides the
Steelers.
evil
Yeah.
one?
Not Marcus Freeman. He says he's going
Besides
back.
the evil
He's
one.
out.
I don't think
Belichick.
that you obviously should listen to the fans, but like the fans hate him with a
Yes.
passion, Stefanski, and they're the ones who are going to go to those games. So I don't know. Like I think we've seen enough of him.
Browns fans are an abusive relationship. They'll keep going
Yeah.
those games.
Also,
Yeah.
gate receipts in the NFL don't matter as much as you
No,
think.
you're right. You're right. It's all about TV deals,
Television
Netflix
money,
deals.
radio money.
Well, last week we talked about QBs most likely to move. So we're gonna start off with that, and then we'll get into our categories. So QBs most likely to move. And I was pondering this over the weekend, and I was watching the games. And I'm just like, okay, well, Gino is going to be gone probably, and Kyler will be gone. But there's got to be some secret ones we're not thinking of, because every year there's quarterbacks that move, and you're like, wow, okay. And one came up during the Giants Raiders game. Several Giants fans angrily texted me, "Why are we beating the Raiders? What are we doing? Why are we out? Why are the Raiders out tanking us? How did they perfect this?" And I said, "It doesn't matter. You've got Dart. You don't need the first pick. They'll take Mendoza. You take whoever else. Doesn't matter." And they said, "No, that the rumor is they want to get Mendoza and get rid of Dart.
Trade Jackson Dart. I heard that too.
That is a rumor.
Really?
That's a heavy rumor going on right now, that they would much rather have Mendoza and trade away Dart." So that was shocking to me.
In the sense that they're going to have a new head coach, and I'm sure they don't want to be like, here's the old guy's quarterback. That makes some sense, but
I
man,
suppose.
he earned a first rounder on him, and it's not like he's been bad. And
Right,
the fans
he's been
adore
fine.
him.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest concern you have with Dart is the concussion
Injury.
history, which is that is a little alarming. Like, but everybody's seen it now. It's not like you're gonna bamboozle a team.
But also, who are
Tua
you going to
still
get
has
for
a
this
job.
guy? Who are you trading him? What are you trading him for?
Right.
If the Raiders are smart, and they're not, they would accept whatever pick the. Oh, there go the Falcons. I should have picked the Falcons. Son of a bitch. If you're the Raiders and you're smart, which you're not, you take Jackson Dart, and whatever the first round pick the Giants have is, and whatever the first round pick is next year,
Yeah.
that move for the first, and you make that move for the number one overall, so they can take Mendoza. If the Giants are that hot for him, make him.
How hot are you? You watch a lot more college than us. How hot are you for Mendoza? Are you thinking he's generational?
I like the hashtag hot for
How hot
Mendoza.
are you? How hot are you? Yeah.
Scale on a scale.
On a scale of 6 to midnight, how hot are you for Mendoza?
I think he's okay.
About 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I think he's okay. I think he's a big body quarterback. I think he sees the field well. I think he's got
All right.
NFL arm strength. I think he can make the throws. He's got, boy, I hate to consign him to this. He's got just a little bit of the Matt Leinart in him, where coming out of college,
Oh.
I'm not sure how much better he's going to be. Because his physical tools aren't off the charts. I think he could be good. I don't think this is an exceptionally gifted quarterback draft class.
No, I don't think so either.
So yeah, I would be okay with keeping Dart. I honestly would be okay with
I mean,
it.
if you're comparing Mendoza to other recent first overall picks at quarterback, I think Cam Ward is better than him. I think Caleb Williams is better than him, or at least I should say, coming into the draft, I thought Caleb was better than Mendoza is now. So that gives you some indication.
Is that
I
because of where
I
Mendoza
think Burrow was better than him. Trevor Lawrence on paper was better than him. Like he's not. A guy
Trevor
who
Lawrence
looks
is
off the
good,
feedback.
Drew. What are you talking about? We've always had that opinion.
Well,
on
and
this
especially
show.
then.
So what were you saying, Mr. Mike?
Is part of that just a function of the fact that Mendoza plays in Indiana?
Probably some, and also some of it is. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of it for me is pedigree. This guy kind of, he kind of comes out of nowhere. He wasn't really somebody you were tracking. Not to say he comes out of nowhere. He's been playing well for a while, but like he wasn't somebody at the start of the season that you were like, holy shit, look out for this guy.
Yeah.
There were a lot of quarterbacks ahead of him on that list, not the
Yeah.
least of which was, Arch. And I can't even think of his name right now. The knucklehead down in LSU. Mettenberger. Like, I think Mettenberger. Anyway,
No,
he was going to be the next big thing, consensus first round pick, and he faded into oblivion. So, this was not a guy who was on a lot of the preseason watch lists, and then suddenly he popped up.
Okay. All right.
I'm not a huge
Well-
fan of the Oregon kid either, by the way.
No,
I
I'm
just-
not. He's physically gifted, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Something about him rings a little hollow.
Right. That's exactly the way I heard him do an interview, and I'm like, oh, this guy seems artificial to me. I don't know.
Plus,
It's just
I
he's
I
also a
don't-
good college quarterback who just always strikes me as not going to be able to translate to the NFL.
don't want to. I don't want to place this against him because this isn't his fault and there's nothing he can do about it. But like, name me a great Oregon quarterback and don't
Yeah.
say Bo Nix.
No, you're right. You're right. Nobody's going to.
None of them. Some of them have come out with very high profiles, and none of them have been good.
Yeah.
The one I always think of is not a good in college, but Joey Harrington.
Joey Harrington,
got
Yeah.
so much
Love-
hype going
loved
into the
him.
Yeah.
NFL and did
Third overall pick.
nothing.
and then
right.
Marcus Mariota,
Marcus
second overall
Mariota,
pick.
Right.
Nussmeyer is who you're thinking of. Garrett
Nussmeier, that's his name.
He fell off the map.
Yeah.
Zach Mettenberger. He was.
Yeah,
he was-
I
he's
was getting
old
him
school.
confused, who I think he was also an LSU guy.
I think he
I
was.
believe
Yeah.
you're right. I
I
believe
think
you're
he
right.
might have been the big one.
Large
Yeah.
boy,
The
big
fatty.
boy.
Not Captain
So, one other quarterback to add here. I think the Niners could possibly deal Mac Jones.
No, of
Yeah,
course.
I,
they are.
yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%, Mike.
Yeah, I think they're compelling
especially
to
to move up, move
Yeah,
up in
take
the
somebody-
draft, like
Somebody will
Yeah.
want Mac.
I've
After-
like
He had a-
you could take a pick and Mac and package those together and move in the draft.
It's
Yeah.
going to be Minnesota. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way in my mind he doesn't end up in Minnesota.
or Atlanta. Those are your choices.
Yeah, and right. To me,
Or-
though,
If
Hmm.
Miami truly wants to send themselves into a
God.
tailspin, Miami, but that would require. I'm more comfortable thinking Miami's going to draft somebody because
And
their
what do
cap
we thi-
situation is dire.
I agree. What do we think about Lamar Jackson? And they're talking about him not wanting to. No, some of that might be he doesn't want to play for Harbaugh anymore, which I think there's merit
Wow.
there. But he was talking about the issue with him is his contract is so front loaded, bloated that you can't even
Yes.
restructure it.
Yes.
Whoever takes him is going to have a shitload of cap space.
Yeah.
Which it can be done. There are teams out there that have like $100 million of cap space. But it's going to take about that much just to get him on for this year and next year. And then you can play around. But
That would be a shock. I mean, he had the chance to
Interesting.
leave before.
right.
It just wasn't real.
Interesting that his contract is so player favorable, considering that Lamar is his own agent.
Right. Yeah. They say it's almost it's not you can do it. It's just like it's going to be like 3 teams that can actually have the space to do it. And some of them are like teams that don't need like Titans could do it, but
Yeah.
Right. They're not doing that. What about
They need a 3-team deal where the Sacramento Kings take on some expiring deals and give some cash in.
there's no Sacramento Kings in the
Like,
NFL
I
right
wish
now.
there was an NFL trade machine like there is an NBA trade machine.
Yes.
yes. I don't know. The
What a-
Cardinals are kind of like the
Yeah, that's true. The Cardinals are the
a little
clear
bit like the
Browns.
Kings. Yeah.
The Browns, they took
Yeah.
on Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. That's
What
almost
about
done,
Jared?
right?
What about
Yeah,
Jared
one more
Goff?
year on that deal. Jared Goff sucks.
What about Jared Goff? Moving on.
Nothing in my opinion about Jared Goff.
You're a
is-
Lions fan for 15 minutes, and you're already Jared Goff sucks.
In my defense, I thought he sucked before I was a Lions
Yeah, that's
fan.
true.
Like,
That's true.
listen, let me
That is true.
step down a little bit. It's not that Jared Goff sucks. It's that say the sentence Super Bowl champion Jared Goff out loud and
It
see if
almost
it sounds
happened.
believable.
You know, he was in the
That
Super
close.
Bowl.
It did not almost happen. He got
He was-
outplayed in every facet of that game.
He was the worst Super Bowl of all time. That Rams Patriots Super Bowl is a waste of time.
It was like 13-9, wasn't it?
13-9.
Yes.
I love that you described
Ugh.
the Super Bowl as a waste of time.
It was. Has anyone
It
ever
was
talked
awful.
about it? It's like the year that
No,
everyone
you're
forgot.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes
No one
it
ever
goes-
mentions it.
Sometimes it goes bad.
Yeah.
I don't have any particularly fond memories of
Ma-
the
ta-
Falcons
name me-
Broncos Super Bowl.
Give me one play from the 13-9 Super Bowl game that you remember. One single play.
There was a field goal.
There were a lot of those.
Grant caught a pass.
Quite a few. There's no play. There's no every other Super Bowl has like, well, this was the one where John Elway helicoptered, and this is the basket catch, and it's like, okay, that Super Bowl just doesn't exist because who cares?
Mhm.
It's a waste of time. Jared Goff maybe could move. I don't know. Probably not, because who are you replacing him with? But the Lions have a down season. Who do they blame? They blame Jared Goff. A lot of turnovers in that last game.
I mean, I also blame Dan Campbell, but sure, blame Jared Goff. I'm comfortable with that.
Look, Dan Campbell got his bacon saved on a number of occasions by having Ben Johnson as his offensive coordinator.
And Aaron Glenn on defense.
Yep. And we're seeing that. I mean, not so much with Aaron Glenn, but we're seeing that with Ben Johnson right now with the Bears, and just how much those coordinators, I think, kept him from his worst impulses.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And I think it's something where the people who replace those guys are not nearly of the same caliber. And Campbell has kind of ran into a bit of a wall here, which is fitting given him.
Well, and listen, man, you
injuries,
start
like it's a down season. Like they could turn around next year and be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But it was something where, and we kind of expressed this at the beginning, saying like the Lions were an opportunity for a downturn given the turnover, and I think we were mostly correct.
Well, and listen, man, let's say you're Dan Campbell for a second. You know, you're reading your own press a little, I'm sure. People are telling you how great you are. You're coming off 2 really good seasons, and you lose your offensive coordinators, and you naturally think, well, the person who's going to fill in that gap is me. And then pretty soon you start going for it on 4th down and leaving points on the board.
I mean, the good news for Dan Campbell, he's probably going to get Aaron Glenn back next year, so there's that.
Where is that?
Wow. He might. Sunday was pretty ugly. It was like the Patriots going against
I think
cardboard cutouts.
I think like I saw something today where Vrabel was walking on the sideline and like the Patriots did something that made the Jets run another play, and you could catch Vrabel's mouth just saying "F them."
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, he was going to take his foot off the. He was going to take his foot off the gas, and they did something, and he got pissed off, and then he went like, "Okay, we'll go full Bill Belichick, and we'll just screw you over."
Screw the Jets. That team, that ownership deserves it. They do. The Jets ownership might be the worst ownership in the league right now.
The Jets still feel though like an NFL team, if this makes sense. Well, the Raiders feel like they're a UFL team.
That's correct.
Somehow snuck into the NFL this season.
Wow. Here's the thing, though. Like you don't look at
so cool.
So what's Al Davis's kid's name? I forgot.
Mark. Looks like Prince Valiant.
Yes, he looks like Prince Valiant. But like you don't think, hey, Mark Davis, that guy's a dick.
No, that's true.
When you look at Woody Johnson, the man's name is literally
that guy is a dick.
Oh no, listen.
Like his whole name is literally a euphemism for dicks. Woody Johnson is a dick.
Old 2 dicks.
All right, let me put it this way though. I feel like the Raiders are a team that could forget a player at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Like just because of like some like planning went awry. I don't feel
they
like
needed a
Jets
logistics person.
Remember 2-3 years ago when the Mets in a game became the first team since like 1932 to have players attempt to bat out of order?
Yeah.
That's who the Raiders are.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's a good way to play.
Like they're definitely that team that's going to get caught with 10 defensive players on the field and not realize it until the touchdown's been scored.
Are there any other quarterbacks who would be a surprise move? That
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
I mean, that would be a surprise.
I mean, it would be. I don't think
Tua
he's
is not a surprise at this point, right? Like
no,
going somewhere.
He's going
not in
somewhere.
Miami. Yeah, right.
If they can move it.
They can
Which,
move him.
Who knows?
It's like they'd have to do it as like a post June 1st trade type of bullshit.
Yeah,
but again, it can be done. Take him.
Oh, Cardinals would take him.
Raiders would take him.
Raiders would. Yeah, that's. I don't think.
My God! If he's Tua's a Raider, that is the most Raider thing of all time.
Guy can throw far and likes to gamble, and he's a retread. Bring him to Vegas.
Yep.
He can't even throw.
No shortage of people looking for Tua. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
I say this at this point, for all the discussion about it, I would be surprised if Joe Burrow moved.
Me too.
It was hot there for a second. That I think they would. I think they would move mountains to keep him.
Yes,
he has everything he says is because he just wants the coach fired. Like that's the only thing that he wants, and that's what he's going to get. Just wait till Monday. A week from today,
we'll get not sure they're going to do it.
I would bet good.
I'm not sure they're going to do it.
We'll
Oh,
see.
you don't think they're gonna fire him? Come on.
I don't think with certainty they're going to fire him. They kept
Oh,
Marvin
boy.
Lewis for 6 extra years. Like,
Yeah, but Marvin Lewis kept
And-
going 10-6.
and every year Zack Snyder can say, "I had too many injuries. It's not my fault. My quarterback
Every
missed half
year.
the season." Like,
Every
I know, but like I said, the Bengals want to be the Steelers, and that means they are slow on the trigger.
I like you called him Zack Snyder.
What the hell's his name?
Taylor.
Zach Taylor.
He's getting fired. We don't even know his name.
He's not.
He's
Everflus.
getting
I
fired.
was going to say he's bad Everflus. He's got
Yeah.
doubles.
He's an Everflus.
Who's gonna get
That's-
fired? Who's gonna get fired
Zack
from this job
Snyder
now?
is the funniest Zach to bring up, though. Like,
Oh yeah.
I love.
I don't know if there's any.
You
Zack
know what
Snyder
this
movies
needs?
I like.
A 5-hour cut. That's what it needs.
Yeah.
Zach Morris.
He's great. Also great.
President
Um,
Zachary Taylor.
All right, we got a commercial to play, and then we'll get to the categories.
Let's Guess Who by Milton Bradley. Look, this fella's got my visor and everything. Aaron, take me back! Flip him down, ask your questions, and boom, you win. Because I'm a board game guy. You hear me, Aaron? I'm a board game guy. Guess Who?
I can't wait to talk about Poochie.
Oh,
He said something hysterical today that I'm very excited to.
oh no! Did he really?
Yes, he
I'm
did.
so tired of listening to Poochie talk. We have Rams Falcons going on right now. Rams Falcons, and I'm really excited about the Falcons, guys, because if the Falcons somehow pull this sucker off, if they're up 21-0 right now,
Yes, they are.
we could backdoor our way as the Carolina Panthers. We could backdoor our way to a playoff game because it would be a 3-way tie at the top of the NFC South.
Insane. Just insane.
3-way 8-9 tie at the top of the NFC South.
A fight to get
This happened-
bounced in the first round.
Do you guys
Yes.
remember this? Like probably 10 or 15 years ago, this happened in the NFC West,
Yes.
where the Rams won the division at 7-9.
And 9.
Right. And they
And
won
with
a
Jeff
playoff
Fisher
game.
too, I think.
They won a
Yeah.
playoff game at 7-9.
There's
I
precedent
remember
for
that.
this. The Seahawks.
The
were
Seahawks
beast
did it
mode.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And the
Houston,
Beast
I think,
quick.
won the division at 7-1-9 and 7-9 at one time.
Yep.
You got to watch out for 7-9
to
team.
me that the Rams could be like a 6 seed because that is a dangerous 6. I don't care how
Yeah,
they're
it
playing
is.
today.
Yeah.
Like when
right.
because they'll rest up next week. I mean, that is not a team I want to play if I'm the 3. You
No.
know,
No.
so-
No.
No. We'll see how that shakes out. But our first category will be this.
Our team's still a dumpster fire. It's been burning now for years. The winner's circle's been salted by the fan base's tears. We fired the corpse of Frank Reich for a coach who wrote a book about sex. Now we find ourselves fucked now. I guess it all makes sense. Carolina, oh Carolina, Bryce can't even dunk with a trampoline. Carolina, oh Carolina, why is there no fanhood vaccine?
Okay. Well, the day began. It was Dolphins, Bucks, Panthers, Seahawks. And I thought, well, the Bucks will probably beat the Dolphins and we'll probably lose to the Seahawks. And it'll all boil down to week 18. It'll all just come up to that game. And then the Dolphins were taking it to the Bucks,
yeah.
taking it to them. And we were in it. And we weren't doing well, but we were in it. Panthers were in it against the Seahawks. And then an epic meltdown occurred. We get a
You're playing
fumble.
The Seahawks, though. I mean, it's not like you're playing the Browns.
It's winnable.
here.
It's winnable.
Couldn't
It
have won
was
that game
there.
first,
It was
man.
there. Sam Darnold threw a pick in the end zone, and it was tied 3-3. And I was like, okay, here we go. We can just get down in the mud with these guys and just drag them to the deep end and wait for somebody to drown. That's the only way we're going to win this. But the Dolphins are going to win. So we got a shot to win the division right here, right now. The very next play, they fumble. The very next play, the Seahawks score. The very next play, the Panthers throw an interception. The very next play, the Seahawks score. And very quickly, it was 20-3. And they pissed away all chances of taking the division. But Falcons. If the Falcons get this win tonight, it could be potentially a three-way tie,
And
which
all
means the
painted
Panthers
well.
would automatically get in because they swept the Falcons. A default backdoor playoff game. That's how you want to go in, right? Stumbling
100%.
and bumbling and fumbling into a home playoff
Listen,
game.
you just got to get in. That's the only thing that matters. Just get
To
in.
quote, to quote Prince, you're going in through the outdoor. The
Yeah.
outdoor.
Yes. I have to get more warnings up for the rest of the family. It's been 10 years since Carolina has won the division, and it's been 10 years since I've yelled at a TV screen and told everybody to leave me alone
Man,
to get locked in. So
kids aren't even used to this.
they're not going to be used to how angry I'm going to be.
Yeah.
not gonna
Another
be used to it.
turning point, a
They're not-
fork in the road.
That's what happens. That's what happens to your dad. Yeah, Panthers. Oh boy. Come on, Falcons.
Just-
I don't know.
Just as a side note, like, is Seattle the weirdest, like 13 and 14 or whatever they're going
Yeah.
to be?
This is
Like-
exactly
like,
what
I don't-
happened last year, right? They have
Like,
this
I don't
game
look at
against the
Seattle and
Rams
look-
next
I don't look
week
at
for the
Seattle and
division.
go, oh my god, they're great. Like, I don't.
Not-
I don't. No, they could beat the Niners next week. Totally possible. But
Right.
at the same time, like, I'm not thinking like I'm scared of Sam Darnold and the Seahawks all playoffs long if I'm any team in the NFC.
Didn't this
I'm
exact
more-
thing happen?
I'm more
With the
terrified of
Vikings?
the Rams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like if you're telling me I have to play the Seahawks or the Rams, I take the Seahawks every day of the week right now.
Well, the Rams
Over the
have
Rams.
with their coach and obviously their quarterback, they have playoff experience, and that's big. That
Yeah,
is real.
right.
These guys know
That's
how to
true.
play in these games. I still think Seattle's good though. I'm
I don't think they're bad, but I think they're
They're-
not as good necessarily.
they're beatable.
as it shows.
I think
Yeah,
they're beatable.
Yes.
I think they're really good. I think they have one crippling weak point, like a Sonic the Hedgehog villain,
Uh-huh. And that
and
weak
it
point
glows red.
is going to show up at some point.
And it's at the most important position in the game.
Yeah.
100%.
It's going to happen.
It's not
It's
the
gotta
place where you
happen.
want to have your biggest fault.
Dr.
Which is-
Robotnik really should have apportioned his armor differently.
he was too
think he
busy
would've
capturing
learned.
woodland critters. Come on.
That's true.
You got to protect those shins. Well, they could take the number one seed. It's going to be between them and the 49ers next week. And
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. We will
see
see.
if my heart can take that.
You'll be fine. Philly fans are great. Mark, the Eagles defeated the Bills. Holy.
No, the Bills defeated the Bills. Just look, stop.
the Bills
I
defeated
know.
the Bills.
I know I'm jumping on Mark's game here, but for the love of God, I watched most of that game, and the Bills' offense was just an absolute clusterfuck the entire game. And who is Josh Allen throwing to? He has
Shivers. What do you
possibly-
mean? Shivers
He's
or
got-
whatever that guy's name is.
He might have
Brandon
the biggest-
Cooks.
He's got the biggest group of bums of potentially any playoff team in terms of receivers. He is throwing to a bunch of nobodies.
You guys, it doesn't matter what receivers they bring in. They said that in the offseason. How dare you question their moves, and how dare you question what receivers they bring in?
You know who else had a whole run for a while where he didn't get any receivers? Poochie. And look how that turned out for everyone. Right now, Josh Allen has the potential to become Poochie 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I mean,
Are you
if that
saying-
ends up with 2 Super Bowls under my belt, I'm okay with that.
Are you saying Josh Allen is yelling at cloud, talking to aliens? Is that where he's headed?
He might be in another year or two if he keeps throwing to
Oh, the
these bums.
CTE will be strong with him.
Oh,
All right, Mark, give us your
right,
thoughts
Mark.
on this game.
I mean, this was the Bills played horribly for most of this game, and they still almost won.
Yes, they did.
Allen hits that 99 out of 100 times, that 2-point conversion. By the way, I love the 2-point conversion. That's exactly what I would have
Okay.
done. That is the right call in that situation with Allen having that foot thing. You don't want to bring this to overtime. You don't want to prolong it. You don't want to expose him to any more risk of injury. Just try to end it there. So 99 out of 100 times he hits it, he didn't hit it. So You know,
I mean, the Bills
think-
the Bills D has like you can hang your hat on how well that defense played.
Since week 13, the Bills have the third ranked defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
And they've
Okay.
played the Bengals. They've played, obviously, they played the Eagles. They have played the God, I'm blanking on. The Patriots. They've played good teams in that span, and they've been very
Okay.
good on defense.
You've got to like your odds when you hold a team under 14 points at home.
Yeah. It
Like,
was,
yeah.
I think a lot of it also is the Bills didn't have Matt Prater, who hasn't played in 2 weeks. They had that bum
Yeah.
that they got from the Chargers, who has been knuckleballing kicks left and right. And, you know, if they make that extra point where he just kicks upwards, then the Bills just kick an extra point and win the game. So I'm not I'm frustrated because this team is so inconsistent and so up and down, but I'm not as frustrated as I have been with like a loss against like Miami a couple weeks back or against the Falcons earlier in the season. That one was
Sure. Yep.
absolutely crazy.
This is not a
Um,
boneheaded loss. This
No,
is
I
just,
feel Allen's pissed,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Yeah.
might be a good thing.
yeah.
Oh yes,
But I mean,
I
just the
maintain I
odds.
think they're winning it all, or at least I think they're getting there. I think they're winning the AFC. I think they're going to
Somebody-
be angry. I think they're going to be on the road, and I think nobody else has any playoff experience.
Yeah.
I mean,
Back
look, unless the Ravens backdoor their way in next week.
Yeah, but the Bills wouldn't play the Ravens until
Nope.
later. So I
And
mean,
at that
if
point, I
they
wouldn't
do
trust
it,
Baltimore anyway.
And also, the Bills haven't really had a lot of trouble with Baltimore. They've beaten them every time, right?
they have not lost to Baltimore in the playoffs. So the Bills also, though, they need Dalton Kincaid back because he is Allen's most trusted receiver. There's a huge discrepancy in when Kincaid plays. The Bills are like 9-2, and they average like 30 points a game. And when he doesn't play, because he's missed a lot, he's missed like 6 games, and a majority of the losses come when he's not in the game. So I don't know. I want to see the first round matchup. I think there's teams that they stack better against than others, but I think every team in the AFC they can beat. So we'll see what happens when they get there. And Pat McAfee had a great comment though, where he said like this Bills team strikes me as one and done or winning the Super Bowl, and there's no middle ground. They're not going out in the division. They're not going to go on the conference. They're going to lose in the wild card, or they're going to take the whole damn thing. So we'll see where we
Interesting.
get there. Yeah.
Interesting. Were you upset with any of the play calling, Mark?
Yeah, Joe Brady sucks. Like he's I don't know where
Labar needs to open it in the
Yeah,
new
Labar
stadium
needs to
real
come
soon.
back.
Were you upset with the
Lamar.
play call?
LeVar needs to come back. I don't know. He's just like Joe Brady strikes me as honestly, I think he would be a very good college coach. I think like giving him, he's young, he can do a lot of stuff with motivation. He's very player friendly, but he doesn't call play. Like when James Cook is on fire, he doesn't feed him. And I just, that always bothers me. Like I don't need to see Ty Johnson in the game. Like just keep giving it to James Cook. So, but we'll see.
They were in the game that whole time. It was 13-0. They were not running the ball. They were running these weird bubble screens.
Right.
That makes me think Allen's more hurt than and he did not run a lot during those. He was hesitant to run, I would say.
Well, he won't play this week. They're gonna the Bills already said they're resting starters, which
Yeah,
is smart
that's
because you're
good.
you're going to be on the road. What's the point? Like you
Right,
might as well
right,
rest
right.
these guys.
Yeah.
Which means it's Trubisky time. One more time.
Ah, good to see your old friend again.
Yes. Look at you. Look at you.
Look at you and
look
your
at you.
exorbitant career earnings.
Yeah.
Look at
Right.
you. Still around. Still around. All right, next category.
He's got the stash, the car, and a brand of justice all his own.
You're a loose cannon, McConkey.
And he likes it that way.
I take ass and kick names.
McConkey.
All right.
TV. Still gets me every time.
Well, McConkey, it didn't work out for him this week. The Texans blitzkrieg the Chargers, and the Chargers charged themselves? Are we back to charging ourselves? They charged themselves, right?
Yeah.
Dicker the kicker suddenly can't make any kicks.
Texans look decent. Like
They do.
that's-
That defense looks good.
That defense looks real good. They're going to be a problem in the AFC, I think.
The Chargers, they're going to rest everybody, they said, which kind of locks them into 7.
I don't
Because
think
they're not.
move up really.
They're playing Denver, and Denver needs to win to get the number 1 seed, and Denver's not playing their backup. So you figure Denver beats San Diego, L.A. L.A. goes to 7,
They deserve that.
and then probably plays the Patriots in the first round. So, which will be an interesting matchup.
I don't like that for them.
No, I don't like it either. That's
Me
not a
neither.
matchup you want. So,
But I don't know if there's really anything else they can do. Even if they beat Denver, I don't think they move, do they?
they move up to 5, and then they play like the Ravens or Steelers, whoever.
That I would much rather have.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Who
but they're
else
not going
is
to beat them with backups. They're not going to beat them with whoever the hell the backup quarterback is. Who is it? I want to say it's Easton Stick. but that's
It's
wrong.
Trey Lance, guys. It's Trey Lance, guys. Trey Lance is going to get the start.
Mitch Trubisky, Trey Lance, Week 18.
That's the fever.
This is what the NFL wanted. Trey Lance.
Easton Sticks in Atlanta. Don't ask me why I know that. I just know that.
Mitch Trubisky, by the way, is going to be the quarterback for the last Bills game ever in that stadium. Just
That
let
sucks.
that
What
one.
a trivia question.
I know.
That
That's
How
sucks.
fitting. How
They should
fitting
at
for
least
Ralph.
bring Allen out, have him take a knee or hand it
Yeah,
off
have
once,
Allen come out on first down and
and
have,
then take him out. Come
Oh,
on.
he takes the last snap.
He probably will. He'll
He
probably.
takes the
You're
last
right. He'll
snap.
he'll take the first one so he can go in as the starter, and then
That would be good.
Trubisky-
That
and
would
then
be good if he
Wash
did.
is
starting
Trubisky.
streak alive.
Yeah. So this week on McConkey,
Part
noted
3.
noted gypsy
Oh!
Linda Rodstadt comes to the hospital to try to commune with McConkey's young coma-riddled brother, who manages to communicate with the gypsy via, gypsy magic, I guess, to give him a slight hint and clue as to who he needs to speak to. And it turns out he needs to speak to his father, Abe Vigoda. Because Abe Vigoda has been hiding a deep, dark secret these many years.
No.
It turns out, after a fiery confrontation with his father, that drug kingpin John Boy Walton Richard Thomas is actually McConkey's half-brother.
Oh, you
my
dog,
God.
Abe Vigoda.
Now,
You dog.
now McConkey has to realize, is blood more important than his job and the badge?
Oh.
Tune in next
visually
week.
they could be brothers. I could buy this.
We're brothers.
Yeah.
They're not half brothers; they're brothers. I misspoke.
I love it.
I really want this to end like Holmes and Moriarty, where McConkey and the drug dealer are wrestling on a waterfall and fall off together.
It's going to be like the end of The Fugitive. I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Or
Wow.
or they both get into a fight and then it's like end simulation. They end up on the holodeck. I'd also
Love
really,
that.
really be involved in that.
is
Love
great.
that. Let's do that.
The holodeck.
So,
And then the guy from the A team can be there too.
yeah, right.
Whatever his name was, the next generation.
Dirk Benedict. He was
Face.
oh god, what that? No, he was
No,
no.
No, he wasn't Face. He was the nerdy weird
No,
guy.
because it wasn't Dirk Benedict. It was Dwight Schultz. Dwight
Dwight
Schultz played
Schultz.
Howlin' Mad
Who?
Murdoch, and then he
Oh,
was
yes.
Lieutenant
He was-
Barkley.
He was Barkley.
Oh shit.
He was
man.
both. He was in A
Benedict.
team and in Star Trek Next Gen.
Correct.
Just Barkley.
Barkley. What a weird character.
Yes.
But also weird character in A team. And also a dick, apparently, according to Tread.
No.
So next week is the thrilling season conclusion of McConkey.
oh
Wow.
my god.
And we'll
Conky's
see
gonna
whether or
end
not-
season finale.
We'll see whether or not he can bring his brother to justice or if he can do it.
At the end of McConkey, Bob Newhart wakes up next to his wife from his first sitcom.
That's
Damn
good.
it.
Stop giving him ideas.
Patrick
got
Duffy
a
was in the
bevy.
shower the whole time.
I love how his two options are holodeck or Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
Patrick
There's a way to
Duffy
make
wakes up
those
in the
together.
shower.
Yeah.
Nothing would
We're like-
bring me greater joy than McConkey in Star Trek. I mean, that would be great. I would love to see that. Well,
Maybe
Lieutenant
suddenly-
McConkey.
Suddenly McConkey's strumming his space guitar with Spock. These things
Yeah.
can happen.
Right.
Right.
Goofy sound, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Him
good.
and
Love
Robbie
that.
Shankar.
Love that. All right. The category is Mike. The 49ers defeated the Bears in a barn burner.
What a great game.
Finally, we got a game. I feel like this entire NFL season, we really haven't had many
There's
of
been
these.
like three.
Yeah.
And
this
this is
was
one
the
of the
game.
three. Yeah.
This was the game.
back and forth battle. It comes down to the last play. Caleb can't get it done. Caleb's dad is quite sad.
Sad.
But he played pretty well before that.
He played real well. Brock Purdy is playing insane football right now.
There goes Bijan Robinson again.
He's
Yes.
He's had 10 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. That offense is just firing on all cylinders right now, which is what you want to see going into the playoffs. And the defense is good enough. Like I don't think I think Salah's doing a lot of good work with a lot of lackluster parts. Like that was a shootout. Like, and you get in games like that sometimes where they just turn into shootouts. And Ben Johnson is a good enough offensive mind where they're going to put points on the board when they play. But that defense made key plays when they needed to, and especially at the end of the game. They were gassed, but they managed to sort of hold it together and put it away. But yeah, I mean, the story I think is just Purdy is back to that form he was in a couple of years ago, like before he started getting like nickel, all these like nicks and little injuries. Like he looks smooth out there, and he's comfortable, and that should terrify some teams because when he's comfortable, he makes really good decisions. Like is he the most athletic guy in the field? No. Is he evasive enough? Absolutely. Does he have decent arm strength? Yes, but I think he's smart.
And he's bigger than people realize he is.
Correct, because he's surrounded by some gigantic dudes. But he's big. He's got decent enough arm strength, but he's kind of got a bit of that gunslinger in him, but he's not reckless. And he's just smart. And like basically the whole huddle loves the dude. Like everyone on that offensive line and everyone on that team wants to go to war for him. And you can tell. Like even I think it was something where a year or two ago, it was left tackle, blanking on his name, Williams. Trent Williams was just like that dude. Trent Williams came out and said like that dude's a baller, like at day one. And like if Trent Williams is coming out and saying that, like that's a good sign. I think this team they're in a good position. And look, if they win this week, they literally don't have to leave San Francisco.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Until August.
Mm-hmm.
Like
right.
They get to play the Super Bowl in their home stadium potentially. They get to the entire playoffs has to go through San Francisco, literally from beginning to end.
That's a huge
the ability
advantage.
to stay home for the next
Crazy
6 weeks.
Yeah,
is huge.
Sleep in your own beds. That is a big advantage for them if they can pull that off. So, yeah, no, they're great. I mean, I think what Salah has done to that defense is I don't know if they give out coordinator of the year, but like Salah has to be up there for what he's done. With so many, we talked about last year, obviously, with the injuries you had. You still had a lot of injuries this year on defense, and he's done such a great job of next man up. Only the Jets had a coach like that. That'd be great for them.
Oh, poor Jets. Also, poor Caleb.
Caleb's dead. It's gonna be so sad.
All right. Category is other. We got so many others.
There's a lot of other.
I do want to talk about one other when we get to it. So
there's a lot of others. So stop me when something fun comes up. First group game and other is the Cowboys defeated the Commanders. Who cares? Well, there's one little thing that I do care about because the Cowboys are the ultimate Jeff Fisher, right? So much so, the ultimate Jeff Fisher. Ready for this scenario? If the Cowboys win by exactly 23 points next week, they will be 8-1 with a net differential of 0 points. If they win by 23, they will complete the Jeff Fisher Infinity Gauntlet.
It is funny that the minute the game stopped mattering, Dak just looks he had a good season though this entire year.
He was
had a
good.
Good season. Yeah. But these last 2 weeks where it didn't matter, God, he looks good. He looks perfect.
I love that. Please win by 23 so you have a net 0.
That's amazing.
Okay.
One year when Jameis, we were all rooting for Jameis to throw 30 interceptions.
30 and 30.
Yeah, right.
That was amazing. That's one of my favorite.
Oh God, yeah.
Week 17. There wasn't a week 18 then. I don't think. But,
right.
And then we had this.
I love that.
It's his team. It's his Lions. Against his Lions, the Vikings take out the Lions. 53 yards passing. That's all they needed. The Vikings didn't even have J.J. McCarthy in this game, but 53 yards passing was all that was required to beat the Lions and knock them out of the playoffs for good. Yikes, Drew. You just poisoned.
You ready?
Remember,
you ready for
we
this?
were going to poisoned.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs is good. Amon-Ra St. Brown is good. I cede my time.
What? What about Aiden Hutchinson?
He's fine.
The Lions will be back next year.
They will.
I have no doubt.
Well, like, there's not. What am I going to say? They're already eliminated. Oh
Yeah.
well.
I have no doubt.
Story of
Cede
my
my
life.
But, Drew,
time.
this is good for you because now you're not on a front
Now I'm
runner.
not a
Now
bandwagon.
you're
fan.
not
This
on
all
a
worked
front
out.
runner. That's what
This
you
is
wanted.
perfect. This all works out. I'm a little
Drew's
bit
Love
uncomfortable
Island
with
worked
the
out
idea
well.
that two of my teams are now concentrated in one city. But I'm going to live with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's good.
Red Wings are good, yo.
Yeah, they're real good.
There you go.
Although
Suddenly they look good.
there's a plucky team with two swords on their
Sabres?
logo who are coming in strong.
The
I want the
Sabres?
Sabres to be good in the worst way.
They have 8 wins in a row right now.
Yeah, they do.
8 in a row.
8 in a row.
Sabres.
It is pretty impressive. So we'll
Wow.
The Bruins are 20-18.
see. Bruins
Okay.
are fine.
All right.
You're okay.
They play
Detroit
hockey.
is really good though. I watched the
Detroit
Detroit
looks
game
really good
like
late.
a couple nights ago. They look
They've
real
they've
good.
looked really good in the past 15 games.
The NHL is so much better when the Red Wings are good. It just,
know.
it just feels
And
right.
There's
the
certain
Cana-
te- there's
and the
certain
Canadians,
teams-
but oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
not
screw
good.
them. There are certain teams that when they are good, the
Yeah.
whole league is significantly better.
Absolutely.
Like the Red Wings are definitely there for hockey.
Yeah.
Like the Blackhawks are there for hockey.
Yes.
I think any of the original 6, except for
I
the
think
Leafs.
yeah, right. The Bruins I would
Yeah.
definitely put up there too. Yeah.
Yeah. For the NFL, like it's good when
It's good when the
I don't know.
Cowboys are good.
yeah, that's true.
is it
We have a villain.
That's true.
Packers.
is it though?
Packers.
Packers. Yeah.
Giants.
Giants are
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
The Giants are more market specific,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess because we live in it, we're saturated.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Um,
Mike. That's
but it's good when the
Yeah.
Bears are good.
yes.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of the same
We want
thing.
that.
The original ones, so that's
Yeah, and
I
it's
saw
same-
something
it's
the other
same
day
in
where the
NBA.
last time
Knicks- it's the same in the NBA. Knicks, Lakers, Bulls. If
Yeah.
they're good,
Yeah.
the league is in a better place.
well, the
Celtics.
Bulls are always going to be good because they have a megastar playing for them. So
Yes, they do.
Celtics too.
Mm.
I saw something the other day where like the last time teams changed hands for the NFL, and like the Niners sold in like 1979 for like $17 million. The
Yeah.
Bears sold for $100 the last time they sold.
Wow.
And if you put the Bears up today, they're what? $8
Billion and a half.
Yeah, right. What a,
Any
what a-
NFL team at this point, I think, is into 10 figures.
Yeah, it has to be.
It's pushing it. Like the Bears, especially
and
in the
that
new
market,
stadium,
absolutely, yeah.
and being good. Like I could see $8 to
They're gonna
$10 billion.
Fuck this new stadium up, though. It's a
Oh, they will.
disaster. They're fucking it up.
Like,
Every time I hear something
but
new,
here's
it's
the thing,
bad.
though. People piss and moan about the Niners stadium too, but I think it's actually decent. Like
Yeah, it's fine. I've
I
been there.
understand
I've
that
walked
they're
on that
not-
field.
I understand that they're not in
It's just-
Chicago,
Yeah.
but also I don't think that matters as much anymore
They're-
because it's not like, especially with everything being as TV oriented as it is. Like I don't know if it matters.
There are also very few teams who are actually within the city limits of their
Yeah.
city.
Of course,
Mhm.
And it kind of is
Buffalo,
awesome.
like even Buffalo's
Like,
in Orchard Park.
yeah, they're not in the
Right.
city at all. Orchard Park is nowhere close to.
Yeah,
Well,
the Jets and Giants don't even play in the right state.
State.
right, right.
You know, the Patriots aren't in Foxborough. The Commanders aren't in DC. Like the list
Right.
goes on and on and on. Very few teams for football are actually in their city limits because it requires so much land. Like that's one of the things that
Yeah.
actually makes the Eagles unique is they're in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Packers are
it
too,
makes
right?
it awesome, though. Like, that
the
makes
Packers
it
are
so
in Green
cool.
Bay.
Packers
because
are Green Bay. Both the LA teams are in LA
Mm-mm.
or like
No,
LA
they're
proper.
like
No,
outskirts.
they're in like Culver City. They're in the outskirts.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Houston's
I
in
think
Houston.
I
But
mentioned
yeah,
it last time.
there's more teams that aren't than teams that are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair point.
the Bills Stadium's coming down, so they're selling everything, right? And you can go to their website, and they're incrementally every week they're releasing a new thing that you can buy. And like the first thing with the seats, and then it was like the field. You can buy like cut up parts of the field. Last week was the goalposts, and what they're doing, not the full goalpost, but they're cutting the goalpost up. They're putting a bottom to it, and they're selling them as pencil holders. The pencil holder is about, you can't really, if you're listening, nobody knows what I'm doing here, but about like yay big, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like 6 inches tall for this thing. $180 for this.
Woo!
Mark, that's
Also a
not
lot
going to
of
hold
pencils.
pencils. It's not going to hold pencils. It's going to hold cans of Labatt Blue, and we all know
Yes.
that.
Or dildos. Just
I
a
was going to
single
say
Possibly Steel Reserve.
dildo. Yeah.
definitely sex toys.
Hey, earmuffs! Quit swearing, guys.
Profanity. Don't kink shame me, kid.
All right. Come on.
It's fine. All right, continuing with other, the Broncos defeated the Chiefs. Who cares?
That game doesn't matter like we thought it would.
Ravens defeated the Packers. They remembered they had Derrick Henry on their team, but the Packers didn't
Yeah.
have Jordan Love.
Imagine that.
How about that?
Packers are confusing as hell.
Well, they didn't have
are.
Jordan Love, so I mean,
I
I
know.
can't really judge them on that. Bengals crushed the Cardinals. Jonathan Gannon so safe. The Cardinals are fine. It'll be okay. Don't worry. The Browns defeated the Steelers. I know we're going to talk about this one.
Yes.
It was ugly.
Horrible game. Just absolutely horrible. Today, Poochie has said that they feel very confident that they are going to beat the Ravens this week. And
Great.
it's pretty much a sure thing. So
Oh no!
love this, because one of two things is going to happen. Either this is the end of Poochie. If he loses this game, he ain't coming back next year. Or I think this is it. I don't think he's coming back for another season, right? So if he
Right.
loses this game, he goes out in shame. If he wins, we have a villain again in the playoffs, and I love that too. So
Oh,
I'm
boy.
excited for this. Either way it ends, I'm happy.
I want his career to end the same way that Brett Favre's did, throwing a pick six that ruins his team's chances.
Did he do it? I can't remember. Did he do that
Defrauding a
in-
bunch of people out of Medicare.
He did with everybody.
Yeah, right. Showing
He
his
did-
penis
he
to a
did-
bunch of
Did he
Jets
do that
employees.
in the playoffs? Did he do that in the playoffs or the regular season? I cannot remember how far in.
Forgot about that
One, I
part.
think, was a playoff game, and I think the other one was like a regular season game to decide if they could make the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Vikings.
Yeah, like
He threw-
They
he
were
threw
both
it-
consequential.
He threw that interception against the Saints, and his own team announcer said, "Why are you throwing that?"
Right.
It's an amazing call. Why would you do that? We could have just played for overtime, and that's
Are you
lost that
not
game.
familiar with Brett? Are you not familiar with Brett
And then
Favre's oeuvre?
he was hideous the year after. He was
Sure,
so
yes.
bad. So maybe we'll get more bad Poochie. But this was ugly. I mean, Shador dancing around doing stuff like, okay, but
It seems like they
like
it
calm
seems like literally,
down.
Like Myles Garrett said, it seemed like the Steelers' entire game plan was we don't
I
care if
hate
we win or
Garrett.
lose. We're just
They don't
not
want-
giving up that sack.
You're not
no.
gonna sack us.
Would Shadir scrambled on that third down?
He didn't even get a first down, and he celebrated.
It's like 4th and 7, and he got up celebrating.
He
That was
got
the
up and
funniest thing I've
celebrated
ever
a fourth down.
It's
Come
so
on.
funny. It's just so good.
I
My man
couldn't.
he's got a lust for life.
Yeah.
He
Is
flexed.
anyone-
I mean, it was a decent run, but like, you didn't get the first down, Shador.
4th and 7. Like, yeah.
All right.
Jesus.
So let's assume for a second that they do fire Stefanski. Is there any coach who comes in and says, I want to work with Shador Sanders?
His dad.
Or is it going to be like, I will take this job
His
on the
dad.
one guarantee that I can cut Shador Sanders on day one?
His
Or at
dad.
least I'm not bound to him. Yeah, Dion would take it.
Yeah.
Like,
You-
I
this
don't
is.
think Deion would ever coach the Browns.
I
Nah,
mean,
Dion's holding out for that Florida State job.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is. He is staying
Uh-huh.
afloat until that opens.
and Norvell
Mhm.
sinks.
Yeah, till the Norvell
Right.
sinks. Dion is
Till the
Dion's hanging out.
Norvell sinks.
He's hoping he's the iceberg.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're the Browns, you can't get any worse. Might as well make it entertaining. Get Dion in there and have him coach. Why not?
I think it'd honestly be weird if they didn't try to interview him.
Why not?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do? Who are you gonna bring up?
Listen, we're gonna have a
Nick
lot to
Saban.
talk about on next show, for mostly for coaching than anything else.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
wait. I love Black
Yeah.
Monday. I love Black Monday. All right. Saints defeated the Titans. The only thing I'll say about this game is I think Cam Ward is pretty decent. I think he's got something. He's got something. I think Killer Greg should be excited. He won't be. He's not.
I asked him about it over the weekend. He's not.
He's not. I know.
And listen, his argument, and I understand it, is it doesn't really matter if Cam Ward is good or not based on how putrid the rest of their roster is.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they
In a couple years.
They're going to get a hell of a Texas left tackle pretty soon in the draft.
he did also say that we're going to draft another tackle, and we haven't gotten it right ever.
He did. He was showing me their cap numbers. Like, the amount of money they're spending on their below average offensive line is staggering.
Right. But they have like $100 million to play with in the offseason.
It's a lot of money.
You can do a lot of things there. So,
and he's got something. I'm telling you that
he does. I like this draft. I talked about it. I think he was the most prepared player in recent memory to me. Maybe next to Joe Burrow in terms of like the middle aspect of this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So I like that.
And he seems like a guy who is
people like him.
Yeah, like he seems super likable. He seems like he's really a hard worker, like a grinder. Like he didn't come from some fancy system or anything else. Like I think he's literally like good character, grinding kind of guy, and like that's going to win you a lot of respect real fast with veterans and in the league.
Plus, he dealt with a lot of idiots at you, so
and he came out clean.
Yeah,
kept one of the only ones.
General studies.
He kept the crystal ball afloat.
He did. Well, it's still afloat now.
Transferred in from Incarnate Word. Go Cardinals.
That's cool.
Love that. Jags defeated the Colts. It was the last time we're going to see Phillip Rivers, probably.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Got that insurance, baby.
I'm in now.
Yeah.
I'm in. Bring him back. Come on back next year, Phil. We got love for you here.
But we do, but you can just see it. Like, the dude he does not have that second gear at all. He cannot get there. He can't move left or right. Any pass that's over 17 yards, it's not going to make it. He never had those problems before. You can just tell. Like, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. It's over, though.
Good story to tell.
It's done. He's going back home.
It's Jover.
It's Jover. Patriots just demoralized the Jets. 5 touchdowns from Drake May. They left him in longer than he even should have been in.
Way longer than he should have been
Way longer.
They call that the old pat stat or stat pad. Excuse me.
Did not matter at all. None of this game mattered at all. The Jets just looked like they gave up.
None of this.
They looked like they quit.
Wouldn't how could you tell the difference?
Yeah,
the Jets trying and the Jets quitting.
The Jets were basically just like in the corner of the wrestling ring, and the Patriots just Bronco busted them. You know, if there's only a certain wrestler who would do that.
Stop it.
Xbox. You think you can tell us what to do? Yeah. You think you can tell us what to win? You think you better? Yeah. Well, you better get ready to bow to the master.
And now
Mark, all I could think of when you started talking about like wrestling, I should have seen the X-Pac thing coming, was like DiBiase when he'd be like in the corner on his knees going,
yeah, the beg off.
Like, that's all I could think of.
Speaking of, hey, we already mentioned Brett Favre. Here's Ted DiBiase, his partner in crime, which never would have guessed that being a Mad Lib.
It's a weird tag team.
Yeah,
wait, what?
Ted DiBiase was involved in that same
welfare
Brett Favre in the Brett Favre scandal.
Yeah. I didn't need to know that. I loved Ted.
There's not a lot of wrestlers who have like squeaky clean. Like
I know.
Yeah.
Can't all be Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Ted is my favorite.
He's got some shit too.
No, Hacksaw's fine. He's just an idiot.
He's weird. Yeah. He's just weird.
Right.
Ted's my favorite heel.
I thought you were gonna bring me to this.
I'm a nice man.
I thought that's where you're going. Speaking of that, the Giants defeated the Raiders on who can out tank who.
Speaking of ass.
How is that speaking of? What?
Speaking of
because that game was Mark, because that game was ass.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm an ass man.
I like when he just goes, yeah, in that song.
Here's the only thing I know about this Raiders game is the Raiders told Max Crosby he's not playing.
Yeah.
He got
he
mad.
said, fine, then I'm out. Which I'm in the Max Crosby camp here. Like, that guy is loyal to the Raiders because they took a shot on him when he had some real problems in his life. And this must feel like the worst kind of betrayal. Like, that man wants to play, and they've decided, nah. So we'll see how this
he
develops.
demands a trade?
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly.
I mean, he's getting to that age where like he needs to do
He's
it
gonna
now.
have to do something. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got to do something.
Because he's what, 29,
They-
30 already?
Yeah, I
They
think 29,
can
30.
Khalil
Could even
Mack
be
him right
31.
out of town.
No, block kick for a touchdown. Rams 24-17.
No,
They
no.
can Khalil Mack him
Damn
right
it.
out. Come on.
Khalil Mack. Yeah. Is Khalil Mack still playing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is he?
San Diego.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Chargers.
Los Angeles.
I always call him San Diego.
we did it twice in the same show.
Mhm.
All right, it's time for Stripe Spiral, and I always forget we have a theme song now. Where
Yeah.
It's all right.
Drew is now the real life David Hasselhoff.
Be in.
The Straight Spiral, a shadowy journey into the greedy world of an amateur game that no longer exists. The word of Drew, a youngish observer on a crusade to champion the cause of the Chaos Agents, the Group of Five, the Vanderbilts, in a world of schools that operate as if above the law.
We need to see you in a red turtleneck at some point.
Boy, nobody's ever said that before.
That's what the Hasselhoff is wearing in these.
The introduction is going to be longer than the segment. There's not a lot that we learned this week other than Marcus Freeman has made it more or less definitive that he is staying at Notre Dame, which to me, I think was really his only choice.
Yeah.
He was rumored for a bunch of different NFL jobs. I don't know why everybody was so hot on that ticket. He's got a good fit at Notre Dame. He's got a good thing going. Like, okay, they didn't make the playoffs and they've petulantly decided not to play in a bowl game as a result, but like he's got a good thing going there. And I don't see why he would leave there for something more volatile. But that was really the only giant news in college football this week. Then honestly, not a lot's happened. There's been a bunch of cool bowl games to watch, but that's about it.
Well, the Clemson fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, they did. Well, Clemson and Penn State played in the Pinstripe Bowl, which was a dreadfully awful game for at least the first three quarters. But that's also a game that neither of those teams wanted to be in ever. So there's a lot going on.
All right.
The Pop-Tart Bowl was fun again.
Always is. How could it not be?
Love
And
that.
have two
America's
pretty good
game.
teams in it. Although, boy, Georgia Tech. Yeesh.
Yeah.
I hate them now.
Pop-
They lost me a lot of money this year on one week.
Oh
I
no!
hold the grudge.
All right. Well, now
No,
it's
the
time
Pop-Tart
for.
Bowl is America's game.
It
Yep.
is,
It's not Wheel of Fortune. It's the Pop-Tart Bowl.
where we eat one of the mascots alive. I was explaining that to my mother-in-law. She's
It
like,
is
why does the field have sprinkles? It's like, well, they also eat the mascots alive.
Yeah.
She's like,
Hell,
I
that's
think
First
I'm.
time I saw that, what a great shot that was.
It is the most Gen Z bowl game ever created.
She was disturbed by
Perfect.
it. That was very funny. It's
Oh,
like
man.
it's fun. She's like, it doesn't sound fun.
I was watching
Right.
the first one with Ev, and all he wanted was just like, he's like, show me the Pop. I want to see the Pop-Tart. It's like, stop showing
Yeah.
this football game. Show me the Pop-Tart.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Okay, it's time for a football foo bar.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not of intelligence and morality, but of stupidity and hubris, a journey into a hellscape whose boundaries are the limits of human depravity. That's a fallen goalpost up ahead. Your next stop, Football Foobar.
Okay.
Well, it's a special induction this week. It's a shorter one,
Okay.
but it's a
It's all right.
special one because today we're going to induct Football Foobar's first ever genocidal madman into Football Foobar.
What?
Because
Slobodan
today
Milosevic?
Vladimir Putin gets in Football Foobar for stealing
What?
Robert Kraft's Super
Our
Bowl
Super
ring.
Bowl ring.
So let's talk about it.
What?
The incident
was a
in
gift.
2005. Yes, it was a gift. In 2005, while on a business trip to St. Petersburg with a delegation of American CEOs, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft, a notable communist, met with President Vladimir Putin at the something palace. Not even going to try to pronounce this one. Kraft showed Putin his Super Bowl 39 ring, which was a 4.94 carat diamond encrusted piece of jewelry valued at around $25,000. Now, according to Kraft's later account, Putin tried the ring on and reportedly remarked, "I could kill someone with this ring." When Kraft reached out his hand to take it back, Putin allegedly put the ring in his pocket. 3 KGB guys, security detail, immediately stepped in and surrounded Putin as he walked out of the room. Now, Kraft, distraught over the loss of his ring, which had his name inscribed on it, reached out to, at the time, George W. Bush in order to try to get the ring back. The White House, however, told him that it would be in his best interest, in the best interest of U.S. and Russian relations, if he just let it go and just said it was a gift. So to avoid any international incident, Kraft released a press release that said, quote, "I decided to give him the ring as a symbol of the respect and admiration that I have for the Russian people and the leadership of President Putin." So now we know that Kraft totally in favor of mass genocide. That's what we knew that.
Now, this was before the mass genocides.
No, he knew about it. He knew about it because Kraft likes killing people. Anyway, the truth emerged in 2013. Kraft finally told his version of the story during an awards gala, admitting he never intended to give the ring away and had been pressured by the White House to, quote, "take the L." I don't think the White House said that. The Kremlin, however, has never wavered from their original statement. Putin's spokesman responded to Kraft in 2013 by calling his, saying that it was a gift, or no, it wasn't a gift, that it was weird, and insisted he saw Kraft get the ring as a gift with his own eyes. Putin even offered to have another ring made for Kraft at the state's expense if he truly was that upset over it. Here's the crazy part right now. I had no idea about this. The ring is currently on display at the Kremlin Library, which is where like all the official state gifts are kept.
What?
Kraft asked for it back in 2024, and Putin responded with no comment. So there you go. So the ring is still held by Vladimir Putin. And because of that, both Vladimir Putin and Robert Kraft will go into football from bar.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy.
Massages and genocides. He loves them both.
Rub down and rub outs.
Tune in for next week when we induct Franco into football.
Oh boy.
Franco, big fan of the Hail Mary.
Yeah. Huge.
All right. Sad boy boat time. Who goes on the sad boy boat this week for you, Drew?
Sad boy boat this week is Chet Holmgren, because fuck that guy.
Wow. You won on Christmas.
Spurs
Why are
own
you so
right
mad?
now. No, I'm
You
just saying
own
the
them.
Spurs own him right now. He's very sad.
He's quite sad. Mr. Mike, you got a sad boy boat?
Myles Garrett for not getting the sack against Pucci.
Good one.
Should have sacked Pucci. All right, Megastar Mark.
Josh Allen, after he missed that 2-point and then let out a very audible "fuck" on the sideline.
You've never seen him like that. I've never seen him get that mad.
Yeah.
Crazy. My sad boy boat will be Jonathan Gannon when he realizes that he is in fact not safe. He's in fact not safe.
We'll be talking about him getting fired.
He is in fact not safe. All right, other side of the coin is game balls. Who you getting a game ball to, Drew?
Game ball to my man Ben Simmons for following his heart and putting his NBA comeback on hold, which you could argue that he walked away from the game 4 years ago in order to purchase and participate in a fishing team.
This is
My
exactly this is exactly the kind of thing you should be doing with that kind of money.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly it. Like when you have that level of money, why on God's green earth would you not use it to pursue your passions and whatever you feel like doing?
Yes.
This is exactly what you do with fuck you money.
I just
Yes.
love how
Fishing.
This is just like when Jerome Bettis owned that bowling
Fishing.
team, except that in theory, Ben Simmons' career wasn't over, except it was.
I just love that Ben Simmons for his entire career had to fight that he was lazy, and everyone always said that about him, and then he just starts and joins a fishing team.
So
Could not
good.
get any lazier.
So great.
I
don't
think
even
I'd
know if he's
rather
good at
stop.
fishing, but my man, follow
Is
man's
he good?
heart.
We don't know.
We don't
We have
know.
no idea. Oh my god, that's
My man.
fantastic.
You do you.
All right, Mr. Mike, game ball. Brock Purdy, I assume.
Robert Saleh. This
Yeah,
is
that's a
sort of
good
a
one.
cumulative effect because
He
Saleh
came
has
home.
he's been making chicken salad out of chicken shit for weeks.
He came home. All right, Megastar Mark, who are you giving yours to?
I'm going to give it to Drake May for putting up 5 touchdowns against Eastern Kentucky A&M.
Yeah, right.
New Jersey Technical Institute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the old ECAM. I know them.
What's ECAM's mascot? What ECAM?
Eastern Kentucky A&M. They are going to be the.
Oh boy,
I'm going to go with Mud Hens.
There you go. That's a good one.
the Mud Hens.
Yeah.
Might as well be.
I'm going to go with Prairie Dogs.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
My game ball is going to go to the Falcons when they 3-way tie for the NFC South and I get into the playoffs. When it hasn't happened yet,
I like
but
it.
when it happens, it's gonna happen,
They
guys.
are rapidly letting this game slip away.
I know, but when it happens, not gonna get my game ball. Plug time, bloody good music. What do we got?
Chris with an entertaining essay today on why he doesn't like Bob Dylan. Which, by the way, I agree with.
Chris's hatred of Bob Dylan is long standing.
He
Yes,
hates Bob
and
Dylan.
Always entertaining.
Okay. TGIF Christmas episode, if you're still in the Christmas spirit, is out there. And if you just want to learn about Greg's hamsters, you can learn about them as well.
Yep.
And if you missed it, they're named Sean and Hunter, and that was not because of Boy Meets World. It was because of his employees. He named his pets after his employees.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's correct. Mr. Mike, do you have any plugs you want to plug Cedar Suzuki Dip, or are we good?
No, there are no students of the week because we are currently on the blissful 2-week Christmas vacation.
Yes, you
There
are.
go. Tan,
Right.
rested, like Richard Nixon. I am going to be tan, rested, and ready.
What'd the kids get for Christmas? Anything fun?
Grant got a. Actually, hold on.
Oh,
Oh boy. What about you, Ryan? While we're waiting, because you
you
couldn't tell us the last time.
Yes, true. My younger son got a Lego car carrier, like the one that like has
Oh, cool.
little Lego cars on it. That was his. My older son got Jedi Fallen Order, which he has not stopped playing for about a week straight. He hasn't stopped.
Grant has been playing mine forever.
That's all he does.
What
Oh, look at that.
the hell? That is not what I expected you to come back on the camera with. Wow.
2 water cannons.
Damn.
It's motorized. It's motorized, and it comes with its own tripod, so you can basically set up a firing position and lay
Now,
down an amazing
do you
amount of
give them
suppressing
rules
fire.
where they can't shoot at each other or anything?
If
Or
that is being shot at another human, look out.
This is an outdoor toy.
okay.
Dude, don't hold me in suspense. I gotta see that thing shoot.
Yeah, absolutely. Fire off a couple rounds.
Oh, he's gonna get himself into trouble here.
Aim for the door.
Hit the turtle machine.
I'm getting the Gatling gun blue balls over here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Batteries.
You are
The
not
batteries are
Jesse
dead. It's
Ventura
time.
and Predator.
Yeah.
No, the batteries are. I think the batteries are dead, and it's 10:30 at
gotcha.
night. So that's
I
all
hear
you're
you.
getting.
That's
That's all
cool.
you're gonna
You
get.
can be a.
Bigger
They'll-
tease
they'll-
than
there will
Ejon
be a-
Leon.
Sometimes we go to your house, Mike. We're gonna go to your house and fire that thing off at your
Yeah.
garage, right?
There will be a video display of this thing getting fired off, and I will send
Very
it to
good.
all of you.
Cool.
Yeah, we need that. Okay, all right. That's it, right? Merry Christmas. We did it. Happy New Year.
Yes.
The next set
Solid
of games are
dignified Ramadan.
we're gonna have Black Monday next week.
Other is going to be like almost all the games going.
Yeah,
into next
I don't
week.
even know if it's worth like a category, but
Yeah,
I
well-
do kind of. I'm keeping the other joke going
Yeah,
because it started out with one game, which it kind of was like the Jaguars and Seahawks
Yeah.
early on, and then they ended up being good. So maybe
Next week,
others possibilities.
We'll do we'll do a playoff preview, and then obviously we'll be focusing on the coaches.
So yeah, and we set up a punishment last year where we absolved ourselves of the punishment.
Yes.
Maybe this year, person has to be shot by that Gatling gun of Nerf.
Yeah,
The loser has to be shot by the Gatling gun of Nerf darts. Your son could shoot one of us.
Yeah,
That could be fun.
He'll take great joy in that.
Yeah, right. Maybe he can blast
anything
one
to
of
make
us.
him
All right.
happy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's a gift he'll never forget. All right. Well, go Falcons. I know it's not over yet, but it's pretty much over, and they're definitely going to win. So go Falcons, and we'll see you all next week. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Off in the distance, around the corner, out of sight. Knew somewhere your dream was waiting, hidden just beyond the light. And all in a moment, hard to seem to fall in love.